Yo, so what is going on, guys? It is Domino, and I'm back again with some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary for you guys. As you guys can see, I'm using the CM901 silenced. It's a real good setup to use, and I would recommend trying it out. So the gameplay you're watching here is a 41-2 team deathmatch on Resistance, and I do drop the Moab, of course, and you guys know that is how I do it. And in this commentary, we're going to be talking about something a little bit random. If you haven't guessed already, we're going to be talking about the psychology of Call of Duty, the kind of mental aspect of it. And I know what you're thinking, Domino, what the fuck are you on about? And talking about Domino, my Domino's pizza's just arrived, so I got to do this commentary real quick because it's going to go cold. Got pepperoni, large, of course, and that garlic sauce is looking so tempting. Anyway, let's get on with the commentary. So where I've lost my thought now. Honestly, I've lost my thought. And right, psychology. Okay, so a lot of people come to me on YouTube and they ask me, how do you get good at Call of Duty? How do you get consistent Moabs, consistent gameplays, and better stats and stuff? And they always come up with these questions, and I always give the generic answer. I'm always like, use an ACR, use those kind of overpowered guns, make sure you have a good connection, use this kind of setup, and I always give those answers. And people are bored of hearing those answers, so I'm going to tell you something about a little bit different, which I've often overlooked, and it's something which I possess, which many people seem to not have on, PlayStation Network and Xbox and stuff, and that is having a strong mental attitude. So by this, I want to give you guys a little scenario. So let's say you start a game out, you're playing Domination on Resistance, let's just say, and you go 0-3, and 0-3 is a pretty bad score, and even good players go negative and stuff. So you're getting a bit frustrated, you're getting angry. Let's say you've been noob-tubed, you've been dead man's handed, and I don't know what else is crap. Final stand. All those 3 deaths are just bullshit, and you are getting really, really mad. Now, in this situation, a good player will kind of recognize, he'll kind of keep his emotions in check. Whereas a bad player will start to get, angry, and, it's hard not to get frustrated. I myself, I can't sit here and say I'm completely calm when I play this game, because, I'm not. I get pretty angry. But I know to get good gameplays, you've got to keep a strong mental attitude. And once you kind of lose sight of your emotions and stuff, and you start to get really, really angry, then you start to play aggressive, you start to run around corners blindly. And the worst example I see, and I see it all the time because I'm usually the one doing it, is when you're getting killed by a camper. I'm usually the guy camping, and people consistently run back to me. Those revenge killers? They're pretty much what make up half of my gameplays, and I will kill a guy 10 times in one game and he won't get me once. And from those 10 kills, I have picked up my specialist bonus, and as soon as you get on your specialist bonus, you guys notice how your kind of attitude changes. You start to play a little bit more conservatively. You want to make sure you get your Moab, and you do things like that. And that's just kind of a thing I've noticed. Once you're on a Moab streak, you play a lot more smart. And if you ever guys wondered how one game you can die 20 times, then the next game you can get a double Moab or something crazy like that. And that's just because you're playing inconsistent. You're playing on your emotions, and that's never a good sign. The aim of first-person shooters is to maximize kills and minimize deaths, and that's kind of what I always try and do. It sounds obvious, but I just put myself in situations like I'm doing now. I got good cover, making sure the enemy can't kill me, because I know I'm going for a gameplay, so I'm going to try extra hard. And by all means, you don't have to try hard every game, and you can always have those games off where you run around with the riot shield or something wacky like that. But for the most part, you guys have got to try your hardest, and it might not be the funnest thing you want to hear, but when you get gameplays like this, it's all worthwhile. So that's my biggest tip for you guys. Make sure you're focusing on the mental side of Call of Duty, and success will come, I guarantee. I've had like 4 years experience of trying like this. Anyway, guys, I really want to go eat my pizza. It is smelling so delicious, and I'm going to cut this commentary a little bit short, but the gameplay is pretty entertaining, I think. So I will catch you guys next time. If you've enjoyed the video, leave me a comment. You don't have to like it, it's up to you, but I will see you next time with some Battlefield 3 for those guys who are interested. I've got a pretty beast game on Zebra Tower, and I always do this at the end. I always just carry on rambling on. But anyway, I'll see you next time, and peace.